Come on, dude. All right, let's see this video.
You
Why do
know,
I see Raid and bananas? Hello? The TikToker who poisoned Walmart food? You're lying. This cannot be real. This real? This real. This real right here.
it seems like every day, streamers or TikTokers are willing to do almost anything just to get a bit of views. And whether it's legal or illegal, they don't really care because they'll just do it anyway. And today is honestly no different because this TikToker was just caught and arrested for spraying poison on Walmart food.
Bro, what the fudge? What is you doing? Not the
I have no
chicken,
words.
bro.
Like, I'm actually shocked that someone would take it this far. However, I am not surprised that it was this guy that took it too far. Because you see, I happen to be chronically online, which basically means I don't put the phone down. And with that means I see a bunch of stuff that happens online, and I've definitely seen this guy before. The creator in question goes by the online name Wolfie Coletti, and I think I'm pronouncing that right. Please don't kill me. As you can see in his bio, he refers to himself as the Supreme Villain, or whatever the f that means. And if you take into account the intro clip of him spraying poison on food that people get from the store, and his bio calling himself the Supreme Villain, I'm pretty sure you can guess what type of content he makes. But if not, let me play you another clip.
No.
What the
You
fudge?
guys are locked in there
Yeah.
forever.
This man trapped a bunch of innocent people
This is
inside
not
of
the
a
way to
store
go
and
viral.
told them they couldn't leave. Do you know how scared I would be? Like, I legitimately think I'm about to die or something. Like, this lady looks terrified. And I think the worst part is he somehow finds this type of thing humorous, as if it's like a joke or something and not a crime. Which, by the way, locking people inside of a store is definitely a crime. Now, if you haven't guessed it by now, Wolfie's content is primarily centered around either harassing people or just being a public nuisance. And of course, we've seen this type of content before, mainly with wannabe kick streamers or people like Jack Doherty and Johnny Somali, but Wolfie definitely takes his to a new level because it's honestly like the guy commits a new crime every time he picks up the camera. And I'm not kidding, I mean every single time. But before I show this next snippet, I want you guys to try and get inside of the mind of Wolfie and ask yourself why. Why would he do something like this to a person probably already struggling? Because honestly, I don't have the answer.
Did he just put bacon? Oh my gosh, dude. You was, yo, this is insane. If I catch this nigga lacking, we're getting a pause.
Is this
bro.
entertainment? A prank?
Yeah,
A
he
joke?
do this to my
well,
clothes,
the
my
answer
nigga.
is
You getting
it's
a
none of the
pause. I'm
above.
not even
It's
lying.
targeting someone who's probably already in a bad spot, considering they have to use a public
cap.
laundromat. Like, imagine having
just
a
light
bad
work
day
you
in
just said
general,
right now,
and
dude.
while
That's
you're
light
trying
work.
to wash your clothes, someone puts fucking eggs and bacon in your
Bacon,
washer,
Daniels.
which means you
Oh,
now
bro,
have to
coulda made me a
spend
little
more
breakfast,
time
boy.
in.
I'm hungry as hell. Bro, could make me breakfast with that, boy. You sitting here wasting food. Like niggas like me, hungry, bro.
and money
My
at
bad.
the
I was
laundromat
getting a
to
little too
rewash your
personal.
clothes. Like, I would legitimately lose my mind. I'm also glad the comments on this post aren't hyping him up, with some of the comments telling him that he went too far and just overall calling him out for his terrible actions, because all too often I feel like this support and positive reinforcement probably makes them feel like what they're doing isn't terrible, even though it is, and people just shouldn't be supporting that. And I think what sucks the most is that he most likely wouldn't get in trouble for that, because people have better things to do than call the cops on some idiot who puts eggs and bacon in a washing machine. However, recently his luck would finally run out, because he has now been arrested for one of his dumb stunts, which was spraying food with pesticides. Now, for those who don't know what pesticides are, they're basically just chemicals that are used to kill things like pests, insects, and rodents, which means these things are highly toxic to human consumption. Like, if you consume these things, you will die. Knowing this, Wolfie decided to spray pesticides on food products at a Walmart and filmed it and posted it. And note, these weren't boxed up food products that were shielded behind several layers of cardboard or any type of protectants. These were food items that you're supposed to just peel and eat, making it that much more dangerous. Anyways, it must have sank in his head that he posted a literal crime, or someone like a friend or relative told him, because he actually deleted the video from his page. But obviously by then it was too late and the video had already been downloaded by people, so the video, kept spreading.
In big trouble tonight, accused of spraying pesticides on produce at a Valley Walmart. 27-year-old Charles Smith is facing a felony charge on a poisoning charge. He is along with several misdemeanors as well. So this happened Thursday at the Walmart on Stapley Drive. Police say Smith recorded himself doing it for a social media prank. He grabbed a can of bug spray, sprayed the produce aisle, then posted the video online. Detectives saw it, contacted Smith, who then turned himself in.
Once again, I will never understand the concept myself of people committing crimes on camera and then posting it on social media, especially one that's as heinous as this and like not funny and potentially harms the general public, because usually I don't get involved with people's dumb drama and let them live and do whatever. But if I saw someone doing this in a store that I frequent, I'm calling the police.
Police! Police! Help!
Like, full stop, because what are you doing? You're telling me I have a chance at dying because you want more views on TikTok or Instagram? Are you out of your mind? Regarding Wolfie's charges, from what I can find online, apparently he was charged with multiple misdemeanors and a felony, and the misdemeanors range from criminal damage to endangerment and theft, because I don't know if you guys know, but even the pesticide that he used to spray the groceries with, he didn't pay for it, so they charged him with theft. And honestly, good on them, because let's start keeping criminals away for a long time.
So what he
Even the
charged with?
pesticide damage to
Smith booked in jail, showed the charges including poison, criminal damage, and endorsement and theft. Boy, you got 1, 2, 3, 4
endangerment and theft, because I don't know if you guys know, but even the pesticide that he used to spray the groceries with, he didn't pay for it, so they charged him with theft. And honestly, good on them, because let's start keeping criminals away for a long time. The felony charge he got was apparently for introducing poison, which I'm guessing is because pesticide is literal poison, and if someone was to eat the fruit that he sprayed, they'd die. However, I did read somewhere that after he sprayed the fruit, he made an Instagram story saying, "Promise I threw them away," and I think Walmart even confirmed that he threw the fruit away afterwards. But it's like, now you're just wasting tons of money because you didn't have to throw the food away if you didn't spray it with poison. I definitely feel like Wolfie Colletti needs to be made an example of, because I can already tell there is about to be a sharp rise in the amount of people that are about to start.
I know where you get this from. Supreme Villain, more like trying to be Supreme Patty, but top more insane and dangerous, my boy.
Going to stores and doing stuff like this. And attention. Like, watch how Wolfie baits this homeless man with the idea of him giving him food.
Yo,
That's
you
hella
hungry?
messed up. Okay, now that's hella messed up.
You hungry? You hungry?
That's hella messed up, bro.
All right. I don't know what's open. Probably McDonald's is closed.
McDonald's.
Look there.
Oh, that's hella
It's
messed up,
probably
bro.
closed. Circle K.
Just take this.
I'm gonna
Have a good night.
okay.
Like, bro, who does stuff like this? Like, that is a human being. Like, he just wants food. Why introduce the idea and bait him and then give him some like raw whatever that is and just walk away? Or watch this time when he uses a fire extinguisher on a janitor. People like him and Johnny Somali
the
don't care about
fudge?
anyone they're potentially hurting as long as the views are good and they're getting paid. So it's ironic that both of them right now are currently facing legal action at the same time. And while they're going through that, I'll just sit at home and pray every day that the both of them are found guilty and the full extent of the law and maximum sentences are dealt out to both of them, which will probably show other streamers that this isn't the life to live. Anyways, I'm going anything new happens.
I would never do no dumb jump like that, boy. That's ridiculous.